Entering menu narration pop-up. Do you want menu narration? No, turn off. Wiki narration volume set to 100.
Pasadena and the majestic Rose Bowl, one of the unique settings in all of sport. This year's Rose Bowl, presented by Prudential, is a crucial part of the college football playoff. Hi, folks, and welcome to this highly competitive matchup. It's the Iowa State Cyclones against the UCLA Bruins. 3A Sports College Football, Chris Fowler along with Joel Klatt here in the booth, and joined on the field by Holly Rowe. Hello, Holly.
Hey guys, caught up with Coach Bob Chesney before the game. He is really using this team with motivation in this moment. Big Ten versus the Big 12. As you know, the Big Ten has been so dominant here lately in college football, but the Big 12 starting to make some noise. With Texas Tech in the playoff last year, BYU and Utah making some noise. They believe this is a league on the come-up. They want to show it here today on the field against the Big Ten. Back to you.
All right, thanks, Holly. Good stuff. The Bruins offense going to get the chance to start this game off. And welcome to the Rose Bowl, the granddaddy of them all, and one of the grandest stages in all of sports. Everyone here today feeling like there's nowhere else they would rather be than Pasadena. Whatever happens on this field, Joel, it seems like it has amplified weight and importance just because it's at the Rose Bowl.
I think it's because the rest of the country is under snow, and here we turn on the TV and there's sunshine to San Gabriel's. This is the most iconic and best venue in all of college football. I cannot imagine the anticipation and pressure and the overall anxiety that these players are feeling about to step on this legendary field.
Looking to throw. It's Iamaleava. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48.
Big completion like that early in the game is huge for the quarterback's confidence. Now you feel like you can do that over and over and over again. This play caller needs to start putting the ball in his hands now. You build the momentum through a completion like that. You got to utilize it. Go back to that well.
Caught over the middle. It's Matthews. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. So 2nd and 6 now for the pickup 4 on first. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Offensively, they've got to find a way to run the football with more efficiency. If they're unable to do so, it will be a long day.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face 3rd down. Off play action. He's looking to throw. With the catch, it's Ellis. And he read out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
I like the decisive decision from the quarterback there. He saw zone defense, got to his completion right away, and moved the chains.
The Bruins look to keep this drive moving. Takes the handoff. It's Knight. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage.
Well, the key to 3rd down success is being good on 1st down. And here the defense does a great job on 1st down, bowing up and stopping the run. And that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after it.
Grab behind the line. It's Ellis. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. Play number 7 on the opening drive, and it's 30 short. Back to throw. It's Iamaleava. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Man, as a quarterback, you really love to have that one back. This is 3rd and managed. Well, you feel like you can move the chains here. They did a fine job on 1st and 2nd down, putting them in a situation where they've got both the run and the pass at their disposal, and they're unable to connect. He's got to do a better job on 3rd down.
And that one's straight down the middle. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0.
Well, I think we were both surprised that they didn't go for this one. But, Chris, how about this kick? Long field goal, he goes out there and just drills it. Beautiful.
points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Bailey. And the coverage team gets him down. Not much gained on that return. The Cyclones offense out there for their first possession. He's a young receiver that's earned the trust of his quarterback and really all of his offensive teammates. His career is off to a great start.
Chris, it feels like every single year we've got these young players around the country ready to step in and contribute at the wide receiver position. This is no different than that. I just think that high school football has prepared these guys, in particular on the outside, better than ever.
Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
I think the mark of a great defense is not just a defense that can get off the field and create stops, but it's also a defense that builds into those stops. For me, it's negative yardage plays. When you can go out there and create a loss, a tackle for loss, now you're really doing something. They're able to do that right here.
Here's the handoff. And they'll tackle him about the 23-yard line.
Well, this is a solid job offensively. After that first down play, it puts them behind the chains. Now they're able to get themselves in a position where they've got a manageable third down opportunity. At least as a play caller, now you feel like you've got more at your disposal rather than straight drop-back pass.
That run sets up an important third down call for this offense. Oh, look at the... Oh, he jukes him again! He stopped him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Chris, there are some players that when they have the ball in their hands, they just hate to be tackled. And that's this guy. He's always fighting for extra yardage, and here he's able to get 2, 3, 4, 5 extra yards after contact.
And the Cyclones with 1st and 10 here. Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. He goes out of bounds. That moves the ball to the 50. The 8-yard completion makes it 2nd and 2. The opportunity for the play caller here to be a little bit aggressive. No connection there. The pass is incomplete.
I know this sounds crazy, but on these quick RPOs, the quarterback has to just take his time. Now, you can't take forever. I'm not saying that, but you've got to take your time, make sure you're creating the right read, and then more importantly, you've got a handle of that ball so you can throw it accurately.
Offense trying to move into scoring position if they could convert 3rd and short here from the 50. Incomplete for a 3rd straight play.
What a huge play by the defensive back. Looks like it's going to be a 1st down, and he's able to dislodge that ball, create the incompletion. Now it's 4th down. Again, timing. You got to show up at the right time with physicality. Knocks the ball loose, 4th down.
The Cyclones will have to kick this away, and he should be able to pin them back deep here with his first punt. And the punt will land in the end zone for a touchback. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Looking to pass. It's Iamaleava. Quick throw to his receiver. Catch made down the left side. An explosive play. Goes out of bounds, but a nice play out across the 35. It's UCLA with the lead now. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. And he drops back in the gun. Looking for the wideout. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
This group is just not on the same page right now. The timing, something about this offense seems off, and clearly the quarterback is feeling that.
Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. Play fake, looking to throw. Short pass, finds the tight end. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time.
That's a good find by the quarterback. These early first downs within the series, they're so important to establish momentum. And now you've got to take that momentum and carry it with you. Try to get this ball down the field and go get points on this series.
Looking to throw yet again. Lets it go quickly. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. They bring them down, but a solid 9-yard gain sets up a second and short.
That's good execution by this wide receiver. As a quarterback, I would tell all those guys all the time, once you hook up in a curl, keep working back to the quarterback. The only way that that's going to be incomplete is if the wide receiver stops and the defender can then close and bat the ball away.
The Bruins are moving quickly down the field.
Well, it doesn't always have to be pretty, and it doesn't always have to be dominant. You just got to move the chains. We need first downs here as an offense. They're able to do that with a nice little run.
That's a strong run. Keeps the drive going. First down now. Takes off in a bootleg. He bought some time, now lets it go. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Chris, I think the best way to defend these drag routes is getting some contact early in this route. You've got to jam this wide receiver, in particular with his original alignment. If he gets a clean release, you're probably going to get that ball completed as an offense. So jam the wide receiver at the line of scrimmage. Play some tight man and force him to really work for that release.
Grab down the middle. It's Matthews. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker.
Chris, I know this sounds crazy, but these are some of my favorite plays as a former quarterback. You get off coverage, and you can just take free yards. You take them, and now you're in manageable situations. So as a quarterback wide receiver, I know this looks like nondescript play, but, man, these are important. Creating second and short, third and short. Nice job by this offense.
Picks up a gain here. They'll stop him just a few inches short of the first down marker.
I know it doesn't look like much, but I really like that play. Chris, first of all, you're getting yourself in a more manageable third down situation. The entire point of this thing is to move the chains. So creating this situation is not bad for the offense.
Try and muscle for the first down. And he's not going to get there short of the first down. Breaks out fourth.
What a really good job by this defense. Look at him just swarm the ball carrier. He's got nowhere to go. It's just really a no-chance carry for the ball carrier. And a great tackle in the backfield.
No punt. Offense still on the field. Going to go for it on fourth down. Looking to pass. It's Iamaleava. He's got it near the end zone. He'll be ruled down, but has enough for a first down with plenty to spare.
These are the opportunities you just cannot let slip away. You got first and goal inside the 5. Chris, this is their chance to punch it in here and really gain some momentum in this game.
And the Bruins hoping to punch it in here. They have first and goal. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Cyclones spend the first of their 3 timeouts. Chance to strategize for this second down play.
This is exactly what pops up on film in preparing for this defense. His recognition, getting into the backfield, stopping plays before they ever get started. Look how fast he recognizes what's going on and then his instincts to go make the tackle.
Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line. Timeout call by Iowa State. It's going to be their second. Strategy session before this third down play. They break the huddle for third down and goal, and they punch it in from the 1. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Bruins.
That is exactly what the doctor ordered in this situation. Tight ball game, and they drive the length of the field. Great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
And they'll set up for the PAT. The extra point makes it a 10-point game. scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. To throw, it's Rayner. Lets it fly to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48.
Man, seeing a passing game in rhythm is so fun to watch. And here, this quarterback is clearly in rhythm, playing with a lot of confidence. And he gets this ball all the way down the field. It's a nice play by the wide receiver. It's just great execution all the way around.
The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. Makes the catch. It's Hayes. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength.
Well, it's another first down on this series, and they're doing a great job. This quarterback continues to see the defense really well and get the ball out on time. Now, once you're in the scoring area, you just can't take a sack and don't force the ball down the field.
It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Nice grab. It's Jackson. They finally bring him down, but the offense set up now. First down from the 15.
What an advantage for this offense that they have players that they can dump the ball off to on short completions, and then they can take it yards after the catch and create explosive plays. And here, again, it's about timing, getting the ball out quickly, and then the playmaking ability of these players on the outside.
Makes a quick grab. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
This is what makes this defense so tough. Great zone coverage behind the play, forcing the quarterback to check things down, but then the key, tackle in space.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Caught over the middle. It's Hayes. Oh, and he's in the clear now. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for one or two more plays before halftime. So on first down, the field goal unit will come out there trying to get 3 points before the half. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick.
It's a nice job capping off that drive with points, and that kick was beautiful. Right down the middle. Some serious confidence for this kicker going forward.
Here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for three, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. Returner looking to make a play here. And the coverage team brings him down as the clock runs out in the first half of play.
Thanks, fellas. Perfect chance for us to put the first 2 quarters under the microscope. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. For now, let's get back to the guys in the booth to start up this second half.
The Bruins will kick this away to get the second half going. Fields it just outside the goal line. And the coverage team able to bring him down. And the Iowa State offense takes the field now. Dropping back, it's Rayner. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Moves the ball to the 25, good enough for a first down.
That's a good find by this quarterback to move the chains and create another first down. Now you got to keep this momentum going. Take this ball and try to move it all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
A new set of downs after that completion. Motion now from the tight end. On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looks to the left, and it's complete.
I really like the mindset of this quarterback. Take what the defense gives. You don't have to press the ball down the field all the time.
5-yard pickup on first down sets them up at 2nd and 5. A lot of play calling options here. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Pass rush closing in. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
It looks to me like this quarterback is really struggling seeing the defense. This is just zone defense, and you can tell he's not very comfortable, and he's sitting in the pocket. He doesn't understand where his eyes should start and where he should go with the football, and because of that, the indecision leads to a sack. He really needs to start locating the safety right at the snap to understand the coverage that he sees.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. On the move now. They chase him down and tried to run for it, but it'll bring up 4th down.
It's a pretty solid job by the quarterback here. At least now the head coach is going to have to make a decision. It's 3rd and forever, and he's able to scramble and at least get themselves in the vicinity where they could potentially go for this. Nice job not forcing it down the field. You don't want to turn the football over, and now they can at least have a decision.
They'll kick it away here. And that sets up a return. Good coverage there. 0 gain on the return. And the UCLA offense is back out on the field. The shotgun handoff here. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
Well, this is exactly what you need to do on first down is continue to stay on schedule and keep your quarterback out of those long yardage passing situations. The run game is doing a good job, and you got to give the credit to the offensive line. Continue to churn yards on first.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And that will pick up the 1st down. They'll spot it at 38.
These are the type of run plays that can build into future success. I know it doesn't look like much, right? It's 2nd down, you move the chains, that's all great. But that's the exact type of run that you can play off of later in the game, get to play action pass, and get those safeties down near the line of scrimmage.
Play action here on first down. Grab down the middle. It's Ellis. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
That is a good job by this wide receiver and the quarterback recognizing the zone coverage. When you've got a crossing route, you've got to sit down in that window. You see it zone, sit down, give the numbers to your quarterback, and he's able to put the ball on the frame, and they get a nice completion there. This is a great job of recognition from everybody on the offense, but more specifically that wide receiver and quarterback.
Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss in the play.
I think his best strength is havoc plays. He's constantly in the backfield. It doesn't matter if you're throwing the football, he's after the quarterback. You're running the football, he's in the backfield, tackling the running back. He's constantly in the backfield, which is just a pressure situation if you're on offense.
They're going to run it here. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
I've always been a big believer that you build defenses front to back and inside out. There is nowhere to go in the middle of this field right now. They're doing a great job of not allowing that offensive line to gain traction at the line of scrimmage. It's a beautiful stop right there. Really nowhere to go in the middle.
Looking downfield, it's Ian Maliava. Tries the right with a quick throw, but they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
Not all drops are created equal, and on 3rd down, it just feels like a bigger drop. And trust me, nobody feels worse than this wide receiver. So as a quarterback, you go over to the sideline, you've got to make sure to go up to that player, and you've got to be a leader. Tell him, hey, we're going to come back to you. We need you the rest of this game. He cannot go in the tank after that drop.
And the first play of the drive now set up at the 27. Off the play fake on first down. And the ball is hauled in. Breaks into the clear. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
That is an outstanding job recognizing what the defense is doing. As he sees this blitz, he goes immediately to the back. There's no one left for the back, and he's able to get the line to gain for a first down. So the risk-reward of sending this pressure against a quarterback who is seeing it really well, and right now the offense is winning that.
Throws to the tight end. He makes the grab. He stopped, but he gets a first down. It's UCLA on top here, sitting in pretty good position as we wrap up the third quarter. Let's check out the game stats so far. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. They start the fourth quarter with a pass. Caught over the middle. It's Hayes.
That is a perfect start to this drive for this quarterback. He's 3 for 3, and now he needs to start locating those wide receivers that are down the field. Find the seams in this defense and push it into scoring territory.
So the completion yields 7 yards. Solid gain to set up 2nd and 3. Caught behind the line. It's Hayes. Stop for no gain. Excellent tackle.
That screen fooled nobody. Great recognition from the corner. As soon as the ball was snapped, he recognized what was going on, got into the backfield, and blew it up for a loss.
Crucial third down play right here. Handed off for a draw. And moves the football to the 27 and a first down.
This is one of those plays that doesn't look like it should be tough to defend, but it always ends up being tough to defend. The linebackers have to get back into their pass sets. If it's sold correctly on the offensive side, it puts a lot of pressure on that second level, and here they're just not able to react and get back into those run fits.
Back to pass. It's Rayner. Fires it to the wideout, but they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Just not quite on the same page. There are some days you get to the park and it's just not working, and this is just an incompletion that I can't explain.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Swarmed by the pass rush. The sack.
A sack like that on second down is a drive killer. Now third and forever, and now this pass rush, you know, is going to have their ears pinned back. You are in a one-way go. This is a perfect opportunity to try to throw a screen, maybe a draw, trying to force this ball down the field. This is when turnovers happen.
Here comes third and long, trailing in the game. Giving up that sack earlier could prove to be decisive. Out of the gun now on third down. Throws it to the right. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. They make the stop, but that moves the football to the 16. It'll be first down.
That is such an important conversion to keep your offense on the field. They're trying to execute this comeback here in the second half. They need points. They need it in a hurry. That's a good job of moving the chains on third down.
They continue to march toward a game-tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Catch made, looking for the goal line. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
Yeah, I love the timing here of this out route. Chris, this ball has got to be thrown before the wide receiver breaks. The quarterback understands that, and that's what he sees. It's also imperative that he knows that he's got off coverage from that corner. That corner needs to have what's called deep responsibility. If he does, it's considered free access, and all you need to do is throw that ball on time, which he does for the completion.
Bring him down short of the goal line, but it's first and goal from the 2.
There you go. That's a nice completion by this quarterback, and he's able to move the chains here on this series. This quarterback just needs to continue to do this, find the open man, and hit him with the accurate pass.
Great chance for the offense to tie the game. First and goal. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Muscles in for the score. Touchdown, Cyclones.
What a job by the big fellas up front. To be able to run the football in this field position, you've got to have an offensive line that can just overpower the defensive line. That's a beautiful feeling as a quarterback, as a running back, and as a play caller. You've got 5 guys up front that are just winning.
See if they can convert the point after. And that PAT gives us a tie ball game here in the final quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Return starts from inside the 5. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. And the Bruins offense back out on the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? Finds his man. It's Matthews. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down. Pass play produces just a yard, so now they come up 2nd and 9. To throw, it's Iamaleava. Receiver makes the grab. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Interesting play call here. 3rd and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Well, this is why 1st and 2nd down success is so critical. You give yourself a 3rd and short, and now you can throw it or run it. And a lot of us thought they were going to run it here, but you can still put this ball in the air, and the quarterback is able to get a nice completion, and they're able to move the chains.
Quick throw over the middle. Oh, he makes the catch. Cyclones spend the first of their 3 timeouts. Not ideal. Give up first down yardage, then have to burn a timeout.
I really like the execution from this quarterback and wide receiver. Watch as they're on the same page and then on the same timing. If you're going to complete these in-breaking routes, it's got to be framed up and it's got to be thrown on time. Both of those happen, and it's completion for this offense.
Timeout called by Iowa State. That's going to be their 2nd. The decision to make here. What are they going to do on this 2nd down?
This defense has got to play better up front, in particular on first down. This offense continues to just gain yards on first down, churning out 4, 5, 6 yards, and staying out of obvious passing situations. This defensive line has got to start winning their one-on-one blocks up front.
And the Cyclones will take a timeout, their final. They can no longer stop the clock with a timeout. The Bruins line up on 1st and 10 now. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Man, my favorite thing about corners is when they're aggressive and they tackle well. This is just an easy hitch on the outside. It's man coverage, and so this corner is on an island. If he doesn't make this tackle, it's going to be a big gain, and he steps up and does it beautifully. This guy is always willing to stick his nose in there for the tackle.
Movement here from the tight end. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Oh, he can't connect with the wideout that time. Incomplete.
Well, he's got to put that one behind him and now move forward for this 3rd down. This is really the most important snap thus far of the game. And as a quarterback, you've got to go out there and really execute. So remember, it's about feet, it's about timing, it's about accuracy. Put all those 3 together.
Using his legs, it's Knight. He's got looking for the end zone, has a lane. Touchdown, UCLA. They have taken the lead with time running down. The Bruins right back with a score of their own.
That is great execution. You'll always take the touchdown, there's no doubt. But is there too much time left? Now you've got a chance as the opposing offense to get on the field and go match it.
Kicking team out for the PAT try. PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the 4th quarter. kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And with time a factor here late in the game, he'll just take a knee and they'll start the drive at the 25. The first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to throw. It's Rayner. The pressure's on. Looking to scramble now. Oh, and he fumbles. Ball scooped up by the defense. He's in the clear. Crosses the 10. So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. And it's a kneel down. And that will wrap up our coverage. Hope you enjoyed the game. For Joel Klatt and Holly Rowe, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. And the majestic Rose Bowl, one of the unique settings in all of sport. This year's Rose Bowl, presented by Prudential, is a crucial part of the college football playoff. This is one of the best environments in all of sports, and it is rocking here today. It's the Notre Dame Fighting Irish against the Texas Tech Red Raiders. Great to welcome in Holly Rowe now, reporting from the sidelines. Holly?
Catching up with the Fighting Irish head coach before the game. Coach is using a great motivational tactic in the locker room with his team. He told me, this is the best game outside of the playoffs in this postseason. I am challenging our guys to put on a show for our fans. They want to make sure people know we will be in the playoff next year, and that motivation all starts here today with a terrific top 25 matchup. Nice?
Okay, thank you, Holly.
Well, Chris, this defense is doing a really good job of being assignment sound. The quarterback has nowhere to go. He can't really get the edge. He's got to dive up in the middle of the field. This defense, if they continue to do this, they're going to have a good day.
And there's the handoff. Got an opening here. He's past the marker and still going. They stop it at the 49, but that'll be a first down.
Well, when you can run the football like this, everything is at your disposal. You can go play action. You can throw it down the field. This offensive line is doing a great job. Huge hole in the back. He's being explosive.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff.
Keeping the defense honest with the run game, always important. Plus, this offense is staying on schedule.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, this was the plan for this defense. We talked with this coaching staff. They said, we need to contact this quarterback. He needs to feel us. And that's what they're doing here in the first half. If you're on the other side, you got to tell your quarterback to get down or get out of bounds. There's no reason to take these hits in the first half.
Dropping back, it's Carr. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Big-time conversion to keep the drive going. First down now from the 30.
They better find a way to pressure this quarterback because he's just sitting back there with nobody in his face. If he's got time, he's going to rip them apart, and he does here on 3rd down. They're able to move the chains. This is a nice job, yes, but the defense has got to change something up front.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun.
Well, now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And they finally stop it, but a decent gain that time. This will be 3rd and short, the 7th play of the opening drive. Delayed handoff. That gain moves the ball to the 17, first down.
This offense is clearly in rhythm, no matter what they're trying to do. Pass the football, run the football. They're doing it well. And now another first down. The line is doing a great job. The quarterback is seeing the field. This is such a good drive right now, and you just got to put it in the end zone.
Trying to run it. It's Mobley. He's got a quick, has a path to the end zone. And he's in. A strong touchdown run. Touchdown, Irish.
You can't start any better than that as an offense. You get that ball, and you go right down the field for a score. You know, a lot of times these offensive coordinators create scripts, the first 10 or 15 plays. They map them out during the week. Well, this one was mapped out perfectly. So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT.
And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. So the Texas Tech Red Raiders offense takes the field. The first chance we had to see them today. This offense, and especially the quarterback, well aware of the challenge today. This is an elite group of defensive backs. They've been so tough to throw the ball on.
Chris, I don't think you can just come out and throw the ball against this group, to your point of how dynamic they have been in the back end. I think that you've got to come out and establish the run game. I think that's the only way that you have success, potentially throwing the football down the field later in the game. This has always been a pet peeve of mine from a quarterback perspective, is these nondescript run plays against what is clearly a run-oriented defense. You've got to have the opportunity to throw play action, create some sort of little RPO, give the decision to the quarterback and not just calling this on the sideline.
Tackle made at the 37. It's a solid game.
That's a great run and a big pickup in the RPO, the run-pass option. This defense is going to have to shift their focus. They're clearly too concerned with the passing game. You've got to stop the run first if you're going to have a chance in this game.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Ball handed off. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You've got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you've got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really nice job.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. He stopped right at the line. That's sure tackling. As we hit the quarter break, Notre Dame has the lead. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. They'll try to run it with the option. It's a keeper. Can he make it? Brought down short of the marker. That's going to set up a 4th and 2.
Chris, in my mind, if you run it on 3rd and long, you are telling yourself you're going to go for it on 4th down, in particular if you can get inside of that 4th and 3, 4th and 2 type of zone. Watch for the offense to go for it again. I wouldn't be surprised if they went right back to the option.
Hold on, Joe. Looks like this offense is going to go for it on 4th down to their own end of the field. Keeps it one more time. He's got space. On a tackle made, but it's enough for a first down. There'll be a rule down there, but a 4th down conversion with plenty to spare.
When you have a quarterback you trust on a 4th down, I love the idea of putting the decision in his hands. They go with the zone read, and it's read beautifully. End crashes down, quarterback's on the edge. It's an easy first down, and this offense is now rolling. More zone reads. This quarterback is feeling it.
On first down, it's play action. Running out of time in the pocket. They'll get him down for a gain of 1.
Well, this secondary is doing a heck of a job. There's really nowhere to throw that ball, but I got to give a lot of credit to this quarterback because Chris, he just took what he could get and created a positive play out of something that really wasn't there.
Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. A handoff from the shotgun. Look out, he's got space ahead. No stopping him on that one. Touchdown, Red Raiders. To the explosive touchdown play by this elite running back. We knew coming in, Joel, this was the guy who's got to carry this offense. Wow, as he stepped up.
I'm so impressed when we all know who the guy is going to be. He's the focal point of the offense. Guess who knew that? The defense. And yet they still can't stop him. That's how good he is and how good they are in front of him on the O-line. Terrific job by this group. Great game plan, and obviously getting your star going, that's a huge plus.
And now the try here for the extra point. And he knocks it right through. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. Scanning the field, it's Carr. Here comes the rush. And they'll trap him for a sack. Big play by this defense.
Well, Chris, they told us they were going to be aggressive on defense, and this is evidence of that. Look at them get the backfield from the secondary. This is a beautiful job, and it's very difficult to see that from a quarterback's perspective. This is a great job, again, being aggressive and really forcing the action.
Second down and long from the 9-yard line. Looking for a gap, it's Williams. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
This is a great example from this defense of how to stop the RPO. 1, stay home. Don't give the quarterback a definitive read. That encourages him to just hand off the football. That's kind of his base read. And Chris, once he does so, then you fly the football, you play with great effort, and you tackle in space, which they're able to do.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Catch made on the right side. He stopped short, and that first down marker is going to bring up 4th and 3.
All right, so you get the completion, and maybe this is a more manageable 4th down opportunity, but I still don't love the idea of going for it and being aggressive. This is just too many yards to go for it. I think the punt is the play.
And the punt team makes its way onto the field. And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. And here's the return. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. What a catch! They get him down, but not before he reaches the 39. We'll take a quick pause before the half as we reach the 2-minute timeout.
Well, Chris, this defense is going to have to change something up. The quarterback is way too comfortable. These wide receivers are winning on the outside. This passing game is in rhythm, so the defense has got to change. Whether it's coverage and or blitz, do something different.
Scanning the field, it's Hammond. Bringing pressure, but they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
You know, this is such good defense. Even if he catches this, I don't think he's getting much. It's thrown fairly short. Defense is there. Incomplete. Seems kind of nondescript.
Incompletion makes it 2nd down. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. And he can't hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Chris, it wasn't technically a pass breakup, but there was nowhere to go if he even caught that. And in fact, I feel like he was even hearing some of the footsteps. You kind of understand the drop because the defense was all over him.
Promising start with the drive, but now 2 incompletions sets up a 3rd and 10. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Oh, the pocket collapsing. That's caught. It's Timmons. Brought down short of that 1st down. It's going to set up a 4th and 4. Now Notre Dame will spend their 2nd timeout. Big 4th down play coming up as they decide what to call. So they'll settle for a field goal attempt here. And he's made it from 50 yards out, showing off the deep range.
What a weapon he is to roll out there and hit this massive ball. I tell you, as a quarterback, that is just such a relief knowing that you don't have to get that ball inside of the 30-yard line for field goal range. All you've got to do is get it close to the 40, and you can trot your guy out there for a kick.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. He'll return it from inside the 5. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So here we go. First play of the drive 2 minutes before halftime. Dropping back, it's Carr. Grab down the middle, it's Williams. A solid gain of 7 on the completion sets it up now 2nd and 3. On the run, he'll let it go. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Tackle made after a big gain. How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? He's looking to throw. Delivers quickly to the left side. He's got it in the open. They finally stop a big play. Moves the ball to the 22.
I love that the offense is attacking with the tight end. And on the corner route, as a quarterback, you just have to make sure that that corner on the outside is not sinking back underneath your tight end. And as long as he stays in the flat, stays outside, you just layer that ball right over the defender, and it's an easy completion. That's a 1st down for the offense, and I got to tell you, they're going to have to find a way to stop that tight end.
And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
I tell you, Chris, defensively, this is death by 1,000 cuts. They just allow these hitch routes to create 2nd and manageable, 3rd and manageable. It's too easy for the offense. The off coverage has got to change. They've got to get up in the face of this wide receiver and force him to have a difficult release. Take away the easy throw, or else this is going to be a long game.
The tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength. First and goal, an opportunity to take the lead before halftime. They'll try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And no, they stopped him short of the goal line. They'll bring up 2nd and goal.
As the field condenses in the red zone, it becomes so difficult to run the football, and I think it becomes even more difficult to do it out of the shotgun. Because remember, you need space, you need to put the defense in conflict, and if you're not able to do that, then you need extra blockers. You need the tight end, you need the fullback, and you need to get downhill. You can't really do that out of the shotgun.
So a timeout is called, just a few seconds left here in the 1st half. So with just seconds left before halftime, out comes the field goal unit. They'll try to tie things up at the break. And it's good right down the middle. That will tie things up as we head toward halftime.
It's a nice job capping off that drive with points, and that kick was beautiful. Right down the middle. Some serious confidence for this kicker going forward.
So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. So it's 1st down, but they just kneel down before halftime here. Looks like the offense is content to run out the clock here and just take it to intermission. And that will do it for the 1st half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Looks like we've had ourselves a really entertaining 1st half. As we take a look at some of the key stats so far, the yardage numbers and the turnover battle, it's probably safe to say the team that wins those categories is going to be the team that comes out on top today. I don't know about you, but I'm ready to watch this one unfold. Back to our guys in the booth.
Will kick it off to start the 2nd half. And here's the return from inside the 5. Again, the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the Red Raiders offense is back out on the field now. Trying to get something going early here in the second half and jump on top. First play of the second half is a handoff. He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22.
Really solid stuff from this offense here. Quarterback is making good reads. He sees in the RPO, the run-pass option, that the handoff is there. The defense is back. He gives it to his back, and he picks up a nice gain.
Important second down play coming up. Handing off on the draw play. Good enough for first down yardage.
This is a good call and really good execution. It takes some patience, first from the quarterback, getting those eyes downfield. But for this draw to be successful, I think it's all about that pass set from the offensive lineman. They got to really sell that pass set in order to get the defensive lineman up the field, and then there you go for a nice little run. Good job by the running back as well.
Looking for some space. It's Williams. As the first down is still going. They keep the drive going. It's a first down to the 46.
Chris, you're supposed to build a defense front to back and inside out. None of that happens here. This offense hits them right down the middle. That is way too easy. They're going to have to change this scheme immediately. Call something different on defense right now.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff.
Well, these run plays don't look like much, but I'm telling you, they are vital to keep them on schedule, create those short yardage second and third down opportunities.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Back to pass. It's Hammond. Trying to create here on the move. The tight end makes the catch downfield. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Chris, I don't know how the big tight end gets that open in the middle of the field. Somebody has got to target the tight end in coverage. That's an easy throw and catch, and as a quarterback, I will take it all day long. My tight end's open, bang, complete.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. And it's incomplete, even in a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
Chris, I just get the sense that this quarterback is rushing. He goes through his reads. I think he does that a little quickly. He tries to get to the check down, throw this ball short, and he's unable to connect. He's jumping at the throws. Again, he's got to relax and establish some sort of rhythm.
That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
Really good timing from this secondary. The contact arrives right when the ball arrives, and it's able to dislodge it. Great job from them. Incomplete pass.
This was a promising drive, but back-to-back incompletions makes it 3rd and 10. They'll run the option. A keeper. He's going to try to run for it. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
That is really solid execution by this defense, and they were prepared. You can tell all week that they were getting ready for that option play, and the offense goes to it on third down. The defense was ready. Great job by the coordinator and this defense executing on third down.
Knocks that one right down the middle. And with that, they regain the lead.
What a weapon he is to roll out there and hit this massive bomb. I tell you, as a quarterback, that is just such a relief knowing that you don't have to get that ball inside of the 30-yard line for field goal range. All you've got to do is get it close to the 40, and you can trot your guy out there for a kick.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. The Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. Dropping back, it's Carr. Makes a quick catch. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
I love these drag routes from the slot receiver, and it takes a wide receiver that has a feel for space and coverage. He's got to understand whether it's man or zone. If it's man, put your chin in your shoulder and keep running through the green grass. If it's zone, settle down in the soft spot and give the numbers to the quarterback.
Quick throw to the left, but they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. Third down play coming up. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. The pocket breaking down. This time it's complete. Moves the ball out across the 30. That's good for a first down.
Well, this is the advantage of a good quality big tight end, is that he can basically just post up the defense on a third down and you create a first down for your offense. This is the type of mismatch that I think they should exploit the rest of the day.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Quick throw, the catch is made. Stopped right there at the line, no gain. So it's 2nd down and 9. The completion not producing much there on first down. From the shotgun, handoff inside. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Oh, that's a really good job by the defense. Being gap sound, there's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the opposite side. This defense is where they need to be, and then they're making the tackle. Really good job defensively.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Defense is coming after him. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now 4th down.
The quickest way to impact the passing game is to impact the timing of the passing game. And that's why this defensive staff talked to us about getting to the quarterback. And even if you're not hitting him, even if you're not sacking him, make him feel that pressure. And here he's clearly hurried, and that leads to the incompletion.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. Fair catch made at the 20. This should be the last play of the quarter coming up. Back to throw. It's Hammond. Looking for his big tight end. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Breaks into the clear. That's a huge gain, grabbing momentum as the 3rd period expires. It's Texas Tech on top right now. We've reached the end of 3. Time is running out to cut into the lead. Let's take a look at the game sets before we move on. One quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. There's the handoff. They bring him down, but not before he gets to the 5-yard line.
This defense is going to have to answer for what's going on with this offensive line in this run game. You cannot sit there and give up 5 and 6 yards on these run plays. You're going to have to commit more resources. Expect the safety to get up near the line of scrimmage.
So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. He had all day back there before throwing the strike. Touchdown, Texas Tech.
Chris, I always talk about it. Timing and accuracy from the quarterback create these yards after the catch. And here he's able to put the ball on time and on target. And it affords the wide receiver the ability to run after the catch into the end zone. That is beautiful football, offensive football 101.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. Extra point, up and good. A double-digit lead now here in the 4th quarter. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. QB decides to keep it here. Moves the ball up to the 30.
That's such a nice gain on first down. Now you bring up 2nd and short, and now you can even go play action. You can take a shot down the field knowing you can always come back and run it on 3rd down.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? QB keeper all the way. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Really impressive assignment football from this defense. You got to set the edge, and then you got to pursue, and you got to run after that football hard, and this defense is able to do it, and then they're able to make the tackle on the outside. I love a defense that'll get after it from an effort perspective. Look at these guys run to make the tackle.
Caught over the middle. It's Porter. And it's good for a first down to the 36.
That was the most important play for this offense. Had to get the conversion if they wanted any chance in this game whatsoever. Now, put it into fifth gear. They've got to go fast and score in a hurry.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. To the air, it's Carr. Pressure is coming. Grab down the middle, it's Porter. Breaking free, end zone ahead. And look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice gain. This Notre Dame offense is moving quickly down the field. First down, looking to throw the football. Caught quickly, running through the tackle. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
This is exactly what makes this tight end one of the best tight ends in America. You can get him the ball in space, and he's able to make people miss. His athleticism is off the charts.
So a solid gain of 8 sets him up 2nd and 2, really opens up the offensive playbook here. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. Still no answer for this offense. The Irish punch back.
What I love about this throw is that it is on time, and when you're on time, you can complete the ball in tight windows, you can allow for yards after the catch, all of it, and here, they're able to get the completion for the touchdown. Beautiful job by this quarterback.
Here comes the point after attempt. PAT up and good to get a little bit closer. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. And the Texas Tech offense is back out on the field now. And the quarterback keeps it here. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball out to the 28. And the Fighting Irish will call their first timeout. They still have 2 more to work with here in the final quarter.
Really good play call here offensively. They're going to go with this read option. So they're going to read the in-man on the line of scrimmage. And as he crashes down towards the back, the quarterback just keeps it. What I love about it is his athleticism on the outside. You can see that he's got some skill and some speed. And he's able to pick up a really nice gain here. This D-line is just winning the line of scrimmage, and this battle up front, they're being more physical and more aggressive, and the quarterback doesn't have really any chance to gain positive yards. You can tell he's fighting just to get back to the line of scrimmage from the get-go.
To throw, it's Hammond. Here comes the pressure. So the clock stops as we head into the final 2 minutes of play here. This defense needing to step up and make a play now. Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. He's running out of time here. And it's intercepted, a crushing play. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat. And the defense with an enormous takeaway here late in the game. But Joel, what about the strategy throwing the football there?
Well, I don't love it, Chris. I think keeping the ball on the ground is your best way to win the football game. I know they're trying to be aggressive, move the chains, and end the game with their offense on the field. But I think you do that with the ground game. Give a lot of credit to this defense, though. You weren't anticipating a throw, and yet it happens, and they're able to pick it off. And how about this? One drive for the game right here.
Coming after him. and is picked off. Threw it across his body and paid the price. They get him down after the return, but that interception could be enormous.
Incredible response by this defense, Chris. You come out right at the sudden change situation. The offense turns it over, you're on the field, and you get the ball right back to that offense. Now it's incumbent on them to actually put that turnover behind them and move the ball down the field.
So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin at their own 46. Leaning on the run game here late. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8. The Irish now use their 3rd and final timeout. Chance to strategize for this 2nd down play. Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. Handing off on the draw play. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Well, we arrive at the most important snap of the entire game right here, and it comes down to how much trust you have in your quarterback. Do you want to put it in his hands, let him throw the football, knowing that an incompletion is going to stop the clock and really give this defense a chance to put their offense on the field with plenty of time?
To the air, it's Hammond. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. They bring him down, but that is a crucial first down. They could just run out the clock in victory formation now. So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration. Thanks for joining us. For Joe Clapp and Holly Rowe, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.